So in this video, we're going to be talking about the N30i. Again, this is a review of the RESMED mask. I am not reimbursed by RESMED for this video, but the RESMED rep did give me this mask to review. So if other companies want to give me a mask to review, I'll be happy to do that as well. This is one of the newer masks from RESMED. It's the AirTouch N30i. The N30i itself, which we'll talk about in another video, has been out for a little while. The difference is the AirTouch. And you can see this is the starter pack. It has a standard frame, small wide cushion, and a medium cushion. Okay. So this is considered a nasal mask. Now the things that are different about this mask compared to the mask before is the headgear has this soft fabric that wraps all the way around on the inside, so there's no silicone touching the face, which I think is why you all are going to like this and it's going to be a popular mask. It's going to be less lines on your face, more comfort. And then the other difference, as you can see here, hold up this one, but on the inside where it's touching your nose is their memory foam. So no silicone is going to be touching your nose or your face either, which is the difference on this AirTouch. If you've seen these frames before, there's always a side with an arrow. So if for some reason you wanted to change out, this is the small wide. For some reason you wanted to change out to the medium, it takes a pretty good effort, but you can pull it apart and you would change out, and this is telling me that side goes towards the arrow. That's how you know if it's up or down. So put it in here, line up your arrows, put it in. You should hear a little bit of a click. And again, this now has the medium cushion on. This should have a little bit of an exhaust, so you would feel some air coming out here. There's also an exhaust on the top. The I stands for the tubing being on the top of the head on this headgear. Still the same adjustment over here that everyone loves. It's nice and quiet. It's soft again. It's adjustment on both sides. This would go on the back of the head. So again, this is the nose cradle that goes under the nose. This is straight on the top of the head, and then this headgear goes on the back of the head. You'll know if you put the headgear on correctly because as you look at it to the back with this at the top still, you'll be able to read it, right? So some people put the headgear on backwards if they're changing it out, or the strap. Make sure you can read it when you hold it up with the tubing at the top. This does have a quick disconnect still on the top. So if you plug in your tubing, you want to leave your mask on and go to the bathroom, you quick disconnect this, connect yourself back in. You could take off this fabric if you wanted to maybe hand wash it if it got dirty. You would just need to take off your headgear. You probably need to pop this off. And then you could slide this fabric completely off, right? There's a hole at the top. I'm not going to do it, but you could slide this completely off from top to bottom, hand wash it. But I really think you all are going to like this mask because specifically this is covering the entire silicone, so it's going to make it a lot softer. And then again, the memory foam part on the cushion, that's over your nose. And this was the AirTouch N30i. AirTouch for the memory foam. I means the tubing is at the top of the head. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments and I will do my best to answer it for you.